Hello! Today we're going to be taking a look at the song Hit Me With Your Best Shot by Pat Benatar. This is a pretty easy song and there's not a lot to it. Pretty much a verse and a chorus, and there's a little bit of a bridge section. So let's get into it. Okay, for the intro of the song, it starts with the chorus riff. So what you're doing there is you got pretty much a series of power chords going on here. So you got your power chord, E power chord on the 7th fret, 5th string. So your first fingers are on the 7th fret, 5th string. Then your third finger's on the 9th fret, 4th string, and pinky on the 3rd string, 9th fret as well. So you're going to hit that one once, and then you go to an A5. So that first one was an E5 power chord. Then you go to an A5. So first finger on the 6th string, 5th fret, third finger on the 7th fret of the 5th string, and then you can double up the root with your pinky if you want to give the chord a little bit more beef to it. So there's your A5, and you're going to hit that twice. So from the beginning, you got the E, then the A twice. Then you're going to go up to the same chord shape, but now up to the 9th fret, and this is your C sharp power chord. And this is on the 9th fret, 6th string. So same shape, then back, then down to the 7th fret of the 6th string, which is your B. So you got in a lot of music that we call basically like question and answer, call and response. So that's basically the question section of the riff, and then you have the answer or response. So the same first chord, which is an E5, then you go to the A5 again, which is again on the 6th string, 5th fret. You go up to the 9th fret of the 6th string, which is your C sharp, and then you go to the B, which is on your 7th fret, the A, which is on the 5th fret, and then back up to the B, which is again on the 7th fret. Okay, so from the beginning you got the call, and then the response. Okay, so slowly. Then we get into the verse. And the verse section here, you're going to start with the exact same power chord as you did for the chorus section. So you got the E5 on the 7th fret, 5th string. And then you have this B chord with the D sharp of the chord in the bass. So you have your third finger on the 6th fret, 5th string. Then you have your first finger on the 4th fret, 3rd string, and your pinky on the 7th fret, 2nd string. And this is a B chord, but it's in an inversion. So you're dampening the 5th string. So you're just really wanting to hear the 3 strings: the 5th string, the 3rd string, and the 2nd string. So those are that's the chord that you want to hear. And like I said, you're dampening that 4th string with your 3rd finger. Okay, then you go to a C sharp minor bar chord, and what you're doing is you're barring the 4th fret of the first 5 strings. Then your second finger goes to the 2nd string on the 5th fret, 3rd finger on the 4th string, 6th fret, pinky on the 3rd string, 6th fret, and that's your C sharp minor. And then you're going to bring that down to the 2nd fret and just do a power chord. Okay, so that's the verse section. So you got, and then the B, C sharp minor, and then actually goes to an A first, and then the B. So an A5 for this particular one, you're actually just going to bar the 2nd fret of the 4th and 3rd string, and then have the 5th string open. And then you got the 2nd fret of your B5 with the 2nd fret 5th string, 4th fret 4th string, and then 4th fret 3rd string. Okay, so that's the verse. So E, you got this inversion of the B with the D sharp in the bass, then the C sharp, and the A to B. Okay, so, and then you ride ride that B out before you repeat it. Now if that inversion B chord is a little bit too tough to get to, you can do an alternate chord of just doing the power chord instead to replace it on the 2nd fret. So you can go from the 7th fret to the 2nd fret and then just do a power chord for the C sharp on the 4th fret. So that's the alternative solution. If these chords are a little bit too tough for you to get to, there's the alternative solution. So that is again the alternative version of doing the verse. Obviously, if you have a good ear and you can hear the chord, the quality, you can really hear that quality when you get that inversion chord. It just has that much more fuller quality. Like I said, if it's a little bit too tough to get to, you can always use the alternative of just doing the power chords. And that's fine as well. And then it just comes back to the chorus riff. So and then you have this clean sort of little bridge section here. Now this part gets quite involved, a little bit tricky at first, but very manageable. So you're basically starting that E5 on the 7th fret with your power chord. So first finger on the 7th fret of the 5th string, pinky is going to be on the 3rd string 9th fret, and 3rd finger is going to be on the 4th string 9th fret. So you got, so it starts off with playing the 3rd string 9th fret, then you're playing the 7th fret of the 5th string twice, then you go back to the 3rd string 9th fret, then the 3rd string 8th fret, 9th fret of the 4th string, 7th fret of the 5th string, back to the 9th fret of the 4th string, and then 6th fret of the 3rd string, back to the 9th fret of the 4th string, 7th fret of the 5th string, and then 9th fret of the 4th string again. So that part's like. So slowly. And then you're going to shift down to the 4th fret, bar the 5th and 4th string on the 4th fret, and you're going to play the 5th string 4th fret, and then the 4th string 4th fret. So then the 4th string 6th fret, 3rd string 6th fret. Then you shift that exact same shape, which is basically a power chord, a C sharp power chord, down to the 2nd fret. Now you play the 3rd string 4th fret, 4th string 4th fret, and then you pause for a brief second on the 2nd fret of the 5th string. Okay, so that part is like, and then you play the 5th string again, 2nd fret, 4th string 4th fret, back to the 5th string 2nd fret, then the 4th fret of the 3rd string, 4th fret of the 4th string, and then the 5th string 2nd fret before you kind of start repeating it. Then you play the 5th string 4th fret, and then the 5th string 6th fret. So slowly from the beginning, it's like. And then you repeat it, and then you come out of it coming back into the chorus. So. And then you just ride out that beat, and you're back into the chorus. And then there's a bit of an ending part here, a little coda section to the song. So once she starts hitting that one single note, she rides it out. Then you have this little coda section. It's like. plays that 3 times. So you're basically playing the chorus with the 7th fret power chord, which is an E. Then you do the 5th fret power chord, which is an A, twice. The C sharp power chord on the 9th fret of the 6th string, which is your C sharp. The 7th fret of the 5th string, which is your B. Then you come back down to the A, twice on that one. Then you play the B once. So slowly, and you're going to do this part 3 times. So this is the ending, so it's like... and you repeat it. So you do that part 3 times, and then the very, very last part of the song is you're going to do that, but a little alternate ending. So it's like... and you're going to play that B on the 7th fret twice. So you got the E, the A on the 6th string 5th fret twice, 9th fret C sharp twice, B twice on the 7th fret, A twice on the 5th fret 6th string, B twice again, and then you're going to do an E5 power chord. So that's the 6th string open, 2nd fret of the 5th string, and then 2nd fret of the 4th string. So that's your E5. So that little last part, it's like... and then he does this little bend. Then you're going to pull down on the 2nd fret of the 6th string, and you do a half step bend, kind of between like a quarter and a half step, just more for an effect. And you do that 3 times, and then you hit the 6th string open, and then you play an E7 chord. So 2nd finger on the 5th string 2nd fret, 1st finger on the 3rd string 1st fret, and then pinky on the 2nd string 3rd fret, and that's your E7. So one more time on that very last line, it's like... and you can give it a little whammy bar if you want. Okay, there you go. There's Hit Me With Your Best Shot. If anyone wants to learn the solo, please let me know. Thank you for supporting my YouTube channel, and please like and share. And I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.